Hey guys, so it's here. It is finally here. Today's video, I am going to be talking about my sticky note edit. I have been promising this video for a couple months now, and I'm finally at the right point where I can film it, and I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. So in my writing process, I handwrite my first draft and then I type out my second draft from the first draft. Before I do this, in between, I have a step which is called my sticky note edit, and it is pretty much me reading through my handwritten manuscript, highlighting their sticky notes, I make notes, and I edit it on the page. So once I have that done, then I take that edit and that is what I type up. So the reason that I don't do this on the computer, like, have another document and make notes, or even make notes, like highlight the text and make notes in the margin or whatever, the reason I don't do that is because I find it really, really cluttered and distracting. When I'm at the point where I want to type up my manuscript, I need a single document, I need no clutter, I just need to be able to sit and write, because if there's like little pop-up things or squiggly colors, it's distracting to me when I'm actually in the writing phase, so I don't like to do that. Also, another reason why I add in this extra step is because it's like a whole other round of editing. For example, if I were to do what normal people do, what most writers do, if I were to type up the first draft of my manuscript, I type it up and then I read through it and I edit through it again. So that is 2 edits. I've read it twice. I've read it twice, I've edited it once. That is what has happened. With my version, I have the handwritten version. I go in, read it through with sticky notes, and then I take that and then I type it up. So I have read my novel 3 times and edited it twice. It makes up for itself. So by the time that I get to my second draft, I have actually edited twice, and now the only errors that I have are ones that I didn't catch, or ones that I don't notice because I'm too close to it and I'll need a second pair of eyes on it. But it's still all the major plot changes, any restructuring has already been done before I've typed it up. So it's beneficial to me. I know that this won't work for everyone, but this is how I prefer to do it, and it's really cool because I go through it and I highlight anything that's wrong, I find any mistakes, I leave myself notes like this needs to change, this is different now, I changed this at the end, this is inconsistent, anything like that, and then I have that all in front of me as I'm typing it up, and I know what changes I'm gonna make when I type it up, and then I can make even more changes where I let it sit for a bit and then I'll sometimes go, I don't like that change, I think I'm gonna do it this way instead. But I've read it through enough where I know where I'm going, and it's a lot easier for me instead of just trying to pick through a computer screen and having to reorder everything, because that's the part of editing that really, really gets me, is that I become scared to change things where, it's typed and I have it, and it's, oh my god, what if I have to delete this entire paragraph, then it's gone forever, like what do? I could save in another document, but then that's just clutter. So this way, I have this handwritten version, that is this version, it's not changed. I can only highlight and make sticky notes, I don't actually like cross out things, and that's for the computer, so my second draft is completely different, so I can just write it and make all the changes, and I'm like, okay, this works better here, and I don't have to worry about highlighting things, replacing things, moving things around, because I'm writing it again. So it's a lot easier for me. I know everyone's like, why what's so hard about pressing the delete button, but it messes with my personal writing flow. That's why I feel like this sticky note edit is really, really amazing for me. And it's also why at like draft 4 or something, why I print out my entire manuscript and edit by hand. I like seeing things in front of me. So that was a little bit of a ramble. But anyways, I want to share with you my legend now, and this is how I am going through my novel and making different changes. First, let's go on to things that are just highlighters. So with my yellow highlighter, I highlight everything that is wrong. You know, you find something, you're just like, no, don't like that, that's wrong, that needs to be changed, something that needs to be changed, something that's just a screwed up sentence that doesn't make any sense, things that I have to fix later. So that is yellow. Orange, highlighted in orange if it is an overused word or phrase. You know, they say said is dead, and it's okay to use said sometimes, but not a lot. Or if I use the same word twice in one sentence, it gets a highlight in orange. And then I highlight it in blue if I just really enjoy it and I have to say, don't touch this. Don't touch this. I love it exactly how it is. Don't mess with it. It gets highlighted in blue. Next we go on to the highlighter and sticky note pairings. So this is where I highlight it, and it also gets a sticky note on the page so I can write myself some notes. Okay, I gotta flip the page. I don't know this off the top of my head. I have an index. It's easier to remember which is which when you're actually doing the sticky note edit. Okay, so anything that's highlighted in pink is an inconsistency. Something that I feel like I said, but I also said something completely different. So I'm gonna have to, when I'm done doing my complete sticky note edit, I'm gonna have to go over it and be like, hey, is this right? Did I say one thing? Did I say her hair was brown in this one, and then I said it was blonde 3 pages down? What's the deal? So that goes with pink, but it also gets this color sticky note attached, so I can give myself a note, be like, I think this is consistent, or I know this is consistent. Her hair is actually dark brown, and I have it in my outline, but I just didn't, for some reason, write it. That's this color. And then green, my green one is a fact, a date, a place, or a number, anything that has to stay consistent. If I said World War II ended in 1945, and then 3 pages later I'm like, oh, crap, I need to write when World War II ended. I have it in green, so I know exactly what it was, and that gets, what is it? I'm missing a sticky note. There it is. This color. This color gets the date, whatever. I write it down so I know, and be like, this is when it happened. I know this is when it happened. Make sure it stays consistent. This is another consistency thing. I have kind of an issue with consistency. I'm out of highlighters. Now it's on to just sticky notes. So this ugly green color that I hate means I need to add a scene. So that's not enough. Add a scene, expand on a scene. I write down, add the scene where this character does this, or just expand on this with a bunch of arrows maybe. And that's this ugly color. This is take away a scene. The reason that it has a sticky note on it is I need to know why I'm taking it away. Why is it not relevant to this anymore? I need to know, I need reasons. I can't just take things and add things without reasons, hence the sticky notes. And then this light pink, or peach color, I'd say. This is just something for improvements that I can make upon the writing, or just little notes to myself that I want to remember for later, it's a really nice color. I actually really like this peachy color. Finally, what I thought that I could do, which would be fun to share, is my sticky note edit for roses. Obviously I'm not gonna share everything, but I wanted to give you guys a little insight on what it looks like. So I don't know if you can see the sticky notes in there. So basically what happens is sticky note gets put here. This also is a little different than my one for Ragnarok is. This was a different system. I had different colors meant different things, but I've improved on that system since then. So, but obviously you have to leave a little bit of a space so you can actually come back to the page. You don't just want a sticky note in the middle of the page and you're like, and then you miss it when you're looking back through it. See, I got, try to find a page with some highlights on it. I know I have one page here that's kind of embarrassing where I just used the word father, like I think at least 8 times. It's not this page, but you can see I have some highlights, things that are wrong. But that was roses, and like I said, that was a different system. I've just recently started my sticky note edit of Ragnarok. I think I'm only like 4 pages in or something. But I'm at the beginning, which I didn't outline, so I have a lot of changes to make, which is going to be a nightmare to go through. But see, we've got different notes, we've got highlights. This page, we've got a lot, different colors, different things that need to not be there anymore. So I'm really excited to go through the rest of Ragnarok. Ragnarok is like 200 pages handwritten, so it's going to take a bit. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys like this insight on my sticky note edit. Please comment down below if you think that you want to try your sticky note edit, and if you do try it, if it works for you, if you have any questions about it, how to make it work better for you, just let me know. And if you want to check out my website and read the first chapter of my manuscript Roses, the link is in the description below. If you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram for writing updates, links are also in the description below. And like always, please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!